does the word God land for you? What image comes up immediately when you hear that word? If I asked you to define the word God, what would you say? I mean, take a breath and really think about it. What would you say? Discuss it in the car on the next road trip. Somebody should write down what everybody says in the car and look at it at a later date. The term God is laden with meanings from punisher to lover, from provider to denier, from judge to forgiver. But the word is only a word. For us to dive deeply into what we mean when we say God, we must sit back and feel what bubbles up when we hear the word. God the Father, as the term is gendered in the Christian scriptures, may not surround the reader with love if the reader's earthly father was less than wonderful. Conversely, feeling God as a father may be the best possible image for those whose fathers were absent or abusive. Over time, we humans have attributed many characteristics to God. A general feeling for Christians is that before Jesus' arrival, God was severe in his judgment and punishment of humans, and then offered himself in human form as Jesus, so we could more easily build a relationship with him. You may believe that all of this is mythology, stories that humans have created to explain and comfort ourselves. Or you may believe that a supreme being exists, one who created everything, that which we can experience and that which we can see, hear, and taste, or only think about. Why does it matter what image comes to mind when you say, read, or hear the word God? Because the image has informed your spiritual development for your whole life. Even if you flinch at the word and dismiss the whole idea of a supreme deity, if you call yourself an atheist or an agnostic, or simply don't care a whit about religion or spiritual growth, the word still has an impact on you, because we're a nation of many faith traditions, but the word God permeates a lot of them, and we hear that word a lot. I offered today one of the best definitions I know for the word God. It comes from a Mahatma Gandhi quote. Gandhi followed a Hindu faith tradition, but he studied and found truth and wisdom in Buddhism, Christianity, Jainism, and Islam. I picture you today finding a quiet spot and thinking about these words from Gandhi, actually meditating on them to figure out what you think. Here are the words. There is an indefinable, mysterious power that pervades everything. I feel it, though I do not see it. It is this unseen power which makes itself felt and yet defies all proof, because it is so unlike all that I perceive through my senses. It transcends the sense. I do dimly perceive that whilst everything around me is ever changing, ever dying, that underlying all that change, a living power that is changeless, that holds all together, that creates, dissolves, and recreates, that informing power or spirit is God. And is this power malevolent or benevolent? I see it as purely benevolent, for I can see that in the midst of death, life persists. In the midst of untruth, truth persists. In the midst of darkness, light persists. Hence, I gather that God is life, truth, and light. God is love. God is the supreme good. Blessings on all.